Okay, hi, I'm Chad Hines, and this is Rooster of Willow Creek Kennels. And today we are going to talk about, let me have him sit back down here. Today we are going to talk about using some mild negative reinforcement. We're going to follow through again with the positive reinforcement. We're going to use some mild negative reinforcement, which would be little tugs in that lead. So as they started to pull there, I just gave him a few little tugs, and as they sat down nicely, those tugs stopped. So it's kind of tug, 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 and then he stops what he's doing, and he does what he's supposed to do, the tugs stop. So that's the negative reinforcement. When he complies with what we're asking for, the tugs, or the negative reinforcement, stop. I'm going to get my treat ready. I'm going to have this going the whole time. So we're going to start heel. When he gets out of line, tug, 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 tug. Tug, tug, tug. So he's walking with a slack lead the whole time. If he gets out of line or does something he's not supposed to do, I just use some little tugs. These are pretty mild. Now if I need a little more pressure there, that'll work. I was going to add something else to it, but he responded pretty well there. You want to walk with a slack lead. You want the lead slack, but if he gets out of line, you can use some minor little tugs for that. Very light, very mild, but very annoying. His inside corners are great too. Every time I do one, he looks up at me, so that's a great time to reinforce him for looking up at me. Outside corner this time, turn right into an inside corner. Went all the way around, get some good eye contact, and he was right where he was supposed to be, so I reinforced that with a clicker and the food reward. Good. If we want a little more pressure there too, we can slide that ear under there again. Those tugs become a little more effective, but I'm going to back down very, very light tugs with that ear into there. That's a little more sensitive. So you can work back and forth. You can put the ear under there. You can take the ear out of there and kind of see how he's responding, but if you need a little more control, you can put the ear back under there. But don't pull real hard. That's pretty sensitive, so just a nice light tug, and that will do it. Yep. So we can add the little tugs of the lead there. We can add those when he gets out of line, and then we can take the pressure off. Look at that, he sits so nice. I'll reinforce that behavior. And we add those little tugs as another form of negative reinforcement, and then we follow through with the positive reinforcement for a job well done and him healing properly. Thank you.